You're completely immersed in your work, effortlessly tackling tasks with laser-like focus. You check your clock and realize that a couple of hours passed by and you haven't even noticed it. If you have experienced it, you know just how incredible it feels to be in this state. But if you haven't, don't worry, it's within your reach, and that's exactly what we're gonna explore in this video. By the way, did you catch the previous part of this 2-video series? If not, I recommend getting back to it after finishing this one. And hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. It means the world to me, really. Alright, let's start with the first habit in our list: caffeine consumption. Legend has it that the energizing properties of coffee were first discovered by an Ethiopian goat herd named Kaldi, who noticed that his goats became more lively and energetic after consuming the berries from a certain plant. I don't care if this story is true or not, it sounds funny. Actually, I did try Ethiopian coffee, and I gotta admit, it does taste great. For many, starting the day steaming cup of coffee has become a cherished ritual, moment of calm and comfort before diving into the hustle and bustle of daily life. But beyond its cultural significance, it also boasts something that we're interested in. Caffeine works by blocking the action of adenosine, a neurotransmitter that promotes relaxation and sleepiness. This process helps stimulate wakefulness, increase concentration, and decrease the sensation of fatigue. Sounds exactly like what we can use to our advantage during our focused work session, right? However, it's a common belief that coffee is bad for your health. I've personally heard it a million times, especially about blood pressure. But that's not entirely true. Actually, for the healthy adult population, moderate daily caffeine intake, up to 400 milligrams per day, poses no significant health risks. So don't worry about it unless you have some type of condition that you discussed with your doctor. A cup of espresso contains around 320 milligrams, plain brewed coffee 93, black tea 47, green 45, Coke 23, Diet Coke 31, Monster Energy 80 milligrams. You get the picture. Even 3 or 4 cups of coffee isn't too much for most people. So overall, caffeine beverages like coffee, tea or yerba mate can be a part of a healthy lifestyle, and you can reap the benefits of increased alertness and concentration. Alright, coffee has long been associated with energy and activity. On the other hand, our next habit is often depicted as giving characters a superpower-like ability to maintain cold-blooded concentration amidst chaos. I'm talking about mindfulness practice. However, beyond the realm of fiction, research actually supports the idea that meditation can help improve concentration and focus. By training the mind to stay present and focused, we can develop the ability to maintain attention and concentration over longer periods of time without relying on external stimuli like caffeine. In this way, it's kind of a superpower. However, even the most productive person on this planet, I wish it was me, can't stay focused all day long. It's simply not possible to be at 100% of your capabilities 16 hours a day. But we can still get better at it until some point. However, starting meditation can feel more challenging than grabbing a cup of coffee. No, I didn't say. Starting meditation is for sure more challenging than grabbing a cup of coffee. There are many different techniques and approaches to choose from. And it may feel quite awkward at first. I remember my first time and I did have a feeling that something was wrong. One helpful tip, especially for beginners, is to try guided meditations. These are recordings that lead you through a meditation session, offering instruction and guidance along the way. There are tons of zero-cost options of any duration and kind on platforms like YouTube or Spotify. It can be a great way to ease into the practice as they provide structure and support. You don't have to Google what to do and how to do it. You simply turn on the recording and they tell you what exactly you need to do. However, it's important not to expect too much from meditations right away. Like any new skill, it takes time and practice to master. It's normal to experience distractions and difficulties, especially in the beginning. Instead of getting frustrated, try to approach it with patience and openness as an opportunity to learn and grow. Don't be afraid to experiment with different techniques to find what works best for you. Let's transition to the next topic. Many people underestimate the sheer number of distractions that pull them away from focusing on what they need to do. It's like a constant battle to maintain concentration. Think of your focus as a spotlight. When you spread the spotlight too thin, trying to cover multiple tasks simultaneously, its brilliance diminishes and everything becomes blurred and indistinct. None of the tasks receive the attention they truly deserve. However, when you direct your focus onto one task at a time and distractions fade into the background, you become much more effective. Each task receives the full force of your attention. Research concludes that we can truly multitask. This constant switch between tasks comes at a cost. It might seem efficient to tackle multiple tasks at once, but in reality, it only spreads our focus too thin. Our attention is most effective when concentrated on one thing at a time. When thinking about your schedule, you can allocate specific time slots for one task and commit to sticking with it. This technique is known as time boxing. By allocating a set period for each task, you can prioritize effectively and ensure the important tasks are completed without interruption by unimportant ones. You know what? I will put in the description under the video a link to a quick guide on time blocking. You can read it. It's on the website of my favorite productivity application called Todoist. Alright, caffeine, meditation, focusing on one task at a time, it's all great. But there is a bigger fish that's much more important to pay attention to in the first place. I mention it very often on this channel, and I believe it's worth our attention, and always was. Research consistently demonstrates the profound impact that sleep, or lack thereof, has on cognitive function and overall productivity. When you deprive yourself of adequate sleep, you're essentially asking your brain to function on low battery mode. Cognitive processes suffer as a result, leading to decreased effectiveness in your tasks. Why would you do this on purpose? Of course, there may be reasons, and it's up to you to decide whether they are worth it. In essence, getting enough sleep isn't just a luxury, it's a non-negotiable cornerstone of productivity. I always think so. So, while it's essential to implement effective strategies for minimizing distractions and optimizing focus, never underestimate the power of a good night's sleep. By making it a priority, you give yourself the best possible foundation for achieving your goals and unlocking your full potential. So that was the list of important optimizations that are supposed to help you focus better. Some of them may work well, while others may not seem to do much for you. Consider giving them a try if you don't already do them and see what happens. Thanks for staying with me. I truly hope this video was helpful, and definitely have a good day.